What is up, everybody? I hope y'all having a fantastic day today. Today's Tuesday. What does that mean? It's Tuesday motivation. So I would like to bring to y'all more of a topic today that I'd like to encourage y'all and try to help y'all in one area that I know that I had struggled with for a little bit, for a small little bit of time. I still struggle with it. I am human. We all do it. We all go through it. So today I want to talk about loving your enemies. I know this is love month. I know that this is the month where you're supposed to learn to love yourself, love in a relationship, maybe even get to know the love of God. But one thing that we kind of look over a lot of is loving your enemies. And that is a very big one. That one kind of hits a home run because a lot of us get to a point sometimes where somebody can do something to offend you, somebody can do something to make you very upset, somebody can do something that makes you want to like really hurt that person at the minute. Because there's been times where I was like, God, you're gonna have to help me because I want to do this. I want to get this person. I want to get them back. I want to get it even, eye for an eye. Like, I need to get them back. And so many times when we do that, we limit ourselves to the places that we're able to go, because some things we hold on to for years. We hold on to these things that people have physically done to us, mentally done to us, whatever it could be. We hold on to it for years and years and years, and it puts this weight on our head to where we can't even excel in our life. We can't reach these levels that we could potentially reach if it wasn't there. And this is more like a weight. This is something that really can hold you back in life, because you're like, no, this person did this, now I'm too scared to step out in this zone, or I'm too scared to go out here and experiment in life and go over here and praise God like this, or I'm too scared to be my natural self. And a lot of times that makes us not reach the full potential in God where we could normally go. So, loving your enemies. How does this fit in? How does this make it to where everything's cool? Da 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 da. How does this fit in? Loving your enemies is being able to say, you know what? This person really scarred me. This person really did something. This person really upset me, but I still love them enough to forgive them, for one, and to just love them as humans. I know that is very hard to do, because I still learn how to do that when people do something that makes me very upset or do something to offend me. At that moment, it might not feel right to say, you know what, I forgive you, brother. I forgive you for doing that. I forgive you for upsetting me. And you know what? I still love you for it. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to be mad. I'm not saying any of that. But there are times and places where it hardens our hearts, and it makes us pretty much weighed down, because it's like, you know, how am I supposed to go on in life because this person did this? Loving your enemies enough to say, I'm not going to let this hold on to me. I'm not going to hate them. I'm not going to sit here and let all this rage be building up, and I'm not going to sit here and let it tear me down, because God has freed us from everything. God has made it to where we're more than conquerors. We're more than these little things that people can do to us. So remember, you need to love your enemies. Love them enough to forgive them. Love them enough to say, you know what? I'm not even gonna let that phase me anymore. It might have scarred you, but it's a learning experience. It's a place where you can be. Now I've learned something. Now I could take this and help somebody else. So love your enemies. Know that God loved all his enemies. And you can sit here and say, yeah, and we hear this a lot. Jesus forgives people. Jesus did that. I'm not Jesus. Let's bring up another example. Stephen. Stephen was a man. He was just like us. Like, he was normal. He was human just like us. Jesus was a man and human like us, but everybody still has that was Jesus type deal. But this was Stephen. The Bible said they were gnashing on Stephen with their teeth. They hated this man. They were throwing rocks at him. They were stoning him. They were doing all types of stuff. But just before he died, he looked up and said, Father, forgive them, because they don't know what they're doing. And we got to have that same mindset sometimes to say, you know what, Father, God, just forgive them and help them. But at the moment, it hurts to say it sometimes, and you don't want to say it. But you got to get to a point where you say, you know what, God, just forgive them. I forgave them out of my heart. I'm not going to sit here and let this hold me down anymore. And let's move on. So whoever this is for, I hope that you're able to step out of that anger, step out of that rage, and go on with life. Don't let it sit there and pull you down. Don't let it sit there and tear you up anymore. Go on and be free like Jesus has made us to be free. I love y'all, and I hope that y'all have a fantastic day.